Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Edna J. White, and I am so glad that you're here today and to talk about waiting for the one you love or that will love you. I was exercising this morning and I thought about it right away. Um, Most women, when I counsel with them, and even when I counsel with my or minister to myself, I wonder why it's taking so long for the one that's supposed to love me to come to meet me. And what was brought to me in my spirit is because I'm pining for the one love that was lost. I spent a lot of time, um, I guess, thinking about that one. We had a vibe. And I thought that, because I met him when I was older, that he would be great for me. And we laughed all the time. We had a great experience, but he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready to commit at a level that was acceptable for me. And I kept thinking about him and letting him in every now and again. He would call when he felt like calling. He would stop by when he felt like stopping by. It wasn't a continuous flow for the both of us. It was a continual flow for him, and I was losing out. I was losing out on the relationship until one day I said, you know what? I am not going to be able to have anyone if I don't replace him or remove him. So I started to remove him from my thought process, from allowing him to call me whenever he felt like it and say convincing things, which weren't really convincing, they were just lies. And I was willing to accept those morsels of a full meal or a full relationship. Also, it prevented me from allowing my eyes or my heart, my energy to reflect I'm available and I'm here to be loved. It stopped those things from happening for me. The reason why I'm saying all of this, we're waiting for the man to come, and then in the waiting we become bitter because one thing is that we're not in the right energy. Two, we're not in the right places. And three, we are pining for someone that we truly thought was going to be the one. And we're looking either for an exact replica or an exact replacement. And it never will happen. It will never happen that we're going to find the exact person or who he looks like. I even found myself thinking about, well, this guy looks sort of like the guy I was very, very interested in. And that's not really the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, what do you like? What type of person do you like? What draws your eye? What makes you attentive? And I think that I was looking for a replacement for him because I felt so comfortable with him. And in a relationship, you're supposed to be very comfortable. But when people are not ready to commit to a relationship, you can just best believe that no matter what you do, how long you do it, how long you allow it, it does not change. Relationships are relatable. They're back and forth. They're between people. So if it's only one way. It's not a relationship. It's just a situation. Either you allow it and live with it, or you want to get into a relationship with someone who can give back to you. And that's only after you're a full person, a whole person. You can't relate to anyone unless you're a whole person, because most of the time you'll want to um, You'll be wanting to have a relationship with someone who's supposed to make you happy, and it doesn't work that way. So most of the time, we're ending up to be thirsty or hungry for something that will never be filled. Will never be filled. And it's, in relationships, it's all trial and error. It's all something that we learn, we get used to, we navigate, we participate in and allow. And if we want to become better individuals, if we want to experience all that life has for us, we've got to be willing to relate to ourselves and be real with ourselves and say, what is it that is interrupting this or interrupting that? Because when we don't acknowledge those things, those truths within us, we become bitter individuals as we go along. And I hear women say, "Oh, I don't need a man. I don't need," and I listen to them, and the emptiness I hear and I feel, and from them tells the total opposite. Sometimes people need to be quiet and just vibrate, and because they end up telling lies about themselves and then to themselves, and then they experience it over and over again, and then become these people who live all these long times to only end up dying alone and miserable, and for no cause. There's no cause in it. But getting back to relationships in general, um, waiting for the one you love. In your waiting, you are actually doing something. You're being progressive. You're being moving forward in your life. You're actually building your life up. That so when someone comes into your life, into your circle, there's something that they're adding to, and that you don't have to keep giving out. You know what I mean? You don't have to keep giving to someone. You're actually opening yourself up like a rose, and you're offering a smell, you're offering beauty, those things, and then there are additions. But if you're opening yourself up and you have no substance, and you're looking for someone to fill you back up, it never will work. Because I've never seen a flower beg after people to pick it up. I never seen that. They always were beautiful enough that people could say, "Oh, this is a beautiful flower," and choose it. So when you're being chosen, you have to have all that's necessary to be that beauty, a total package, a total invitation to be in a relationship. And pining, really look deep, because I thought I was over it. Really look deep for that pining, because it made a difference, because I was thinking that I had gotten rid of all the things that kind of stopped me from thinking about this guy, and ended up I was really looking at other guys saying, "Oh, he looks like this guy. Oh, he looks like him. Yeah, and he's funny like," and I was using a lot of that energy for someone who wasn't willing to trade or to share his energy with me. So all I'm saying about waiting for your true love, or waiting for that one, or waiting for love, or waiting for a relationship, be in the right place for a relationship. Go places, enjoy life. Go on cruises, go on singles trips, go on singles meetups, go places that you can be fulfilled and fulfilling. Because going those places and enjoying those other places outside of your norm, outside of your norm, you will experience and get some experience and exposure to what life is really about, and you can be more joyous. Second thing is vibrate that you want to be in a relationship. You want a healthy relationship with a healthy person who can love you and can be loved. vibrate those things, and then go through the grieving process of the pining over that other person. Listen, if they don't want to put the time in for you, why would you put your time into them? It doesn't make any sense to me. And check out why that you're not dating if you're single. Um, check out why you're not in a relationship with someone. Um, there are people who can be single most of their lives and be happy. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if that's something you want in your life, if you want a person, I'm not saying soulmate, because soulmate can be male or female, it can be friends, and you can be best friends. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you want someone to be in a relationship, I'm sorry, a partnership with, then check out why you are not there yet. Check out why there's no one asking you on a date or smiling at you or taking an interest in you. Check out those things in yourself, not in the other person. And don't try to put onus on, well, this guy did me wrong, this guy did me wrong, this girl did me wrong. All those things, stop blaming other people, because most of the time it really is us. And we have to take um, responsibility for us, for what we've done and what we contributed to the era of things. I remember when I was getting a divorce, people would ask me, well, why are you divorcing? What happened? I said, well, he wasn't ready and I wasn't willing, and I left it alone. Because sometimes people are not ready and you're not willing to pull someone along until they are ready. I wasn't willing to waste any more time in my life. I don't then take that same situation, take it to the next guy. I unpacked fully. I really did unpack my divorce. I unpacked and I said, no, that's not going there. And I have a different suitcase altogether. But in any relationship, a partnership, it has to be that we both understand each other and give way and be at peace with whatever is going on in here, at peace with that, and be able to be loved and stop pushing people away. And that's all about energy. So I thank you for listening in. If you have any comments, you want to talk about anything, I will be on open chat soon. So bye for now.